Very warm Jai Hind to all my countrymen out there. I hope you all are okay and doing well. So once again, I welcome all of you on this platform Rizangla, an initiative to inspire people. So by the past 4-5 days, I was working on a journey, inspirational journey of Major General Ian Cardozo, the man who cut his own leg with his own khukri in 1971 war Sylhet, Bangladesh. Now can you imagine what kind of raw courage and mental fortitude is required to cut own leg with his own khukri? So it takes me 4-5 days to study about his journey. I read a book on him and gone through various articles, videos and various of interviews. Thereafter I prepared a script on his life, and to be honest, I narrated more than 10 times so that during actual recording I may not stuck during in narration. So now you can understand that what kind of effort is required to just to make a clip. A strange interesting thing happened that because of my search history, YouTube suggested me a video, and it is kind of conversation in which General Cardozo was interacting so many people in a single platform. So I gone through the entire 1 hour video, and after that I have decided that instead of uploading my own video that which I made on him, I'll try to upload that particular conversation this platform too. So the reason being is that although there is no much difference in terms of information, facts and data that the video I made on him and this particular conversation, but the difference comes in terms of energy, emotion and the way he's narrating. Can you imagine 85-year-old man fought to war and still the clarity in his thoughts and the way he's responding and the way he's addressing each question, it seems like everything happened yesterday. So viewers, let me tell you one more thing here, that those people who fought war and came alive or wounded, these people really loves to talk about the war. The reason being is that so much of bad memories and painful memories attached with the war. In the war they have shown that so many comrades and brothers are fallen and the bullets are flying here and there, people are screaming, people are crying in pain. So they really love to talk about the war. Even though my grandfather, who was a 1962 war veteran and fought war in Nuranang, that time it used to be Nepal, nowadays we call it Arunachal Pradesh. So he whenever I asked him about that particular war, so he gave me the answer but not satisfying answer. The reason being is that so many painful memories, you can feel the emotion and the pain on his face and the movement of his bodies. So but in this particular conversation he gave, and the way he respond is totally astonishing, right? So that's why I have decided to upload this conversation. Okay, so before moving further, I would like to ask one question, that have you heard about the theory of transformation? I know the majority of our viewers may not heard about it. So the theory of transformation says that it required only one moment and one decision to transform yourself. I repeat, it required one moment and one decision to transform yourself. So ladies and gentlemen, this might be your moment, right? I highly recommend you that once you go with this video, this conversation, I'm very confident, and I can assure you that after this conversation you will not be the same. You are going to be viewers maybe at different stages of their life and working different profession, but let me tell you one thing, that the fundamentals remain the same, and the principle the general share in this conversation, you can apply these principles in all walks of your life. And if you really want to know that why army is so successful, that let me tell you one thing, and I personally believe that, and this is my personal opinion, that in this country there is no such organization like army which do their work religiously, right? And that's why army is so successful. When everything gave up, we call the army, and the interesting thing is that they come and they perform, they never disappoint us. So I will highly recommend you that please go through this 1 hour video, and that it's a life-changing video, and I'm sure that you are not going to be same after watching this. In this particular conversation, he also shared his experiences of NDA and the life lesson he learned there. So he often says that suppose if you know the probability of a success of an event is 0, but still you choose to fight. So I repeat, if you know the probability of a success of an event is 0, but still you choose to fight. So he quoted this through an incident in a boxing tournament in which he took participated during his old days. And the kind of mental temperament and mental toughness, you can say, is required to do this. And if you really want to know about this, then this video is for you, this conversation is for you. And apart from this, he also shared the experience of 1971 war, that how 1971 war changed his entire military career, and the kind of the challenges, hardship he faced after that you will know about this. And to being a CEO, what is required to command a Gurkha battalion? What is in there is an old saying in the army that nothing comes with the rank. You have to earn everything. You have to earn there. So being a CEO, how he earned his respect back, and what kind of challenges he faced there, how he challenged himself on daily basis, and what it takes to run more than 40 kilometers on a one leg and on a span of 13 hours, and what it takes to run with a single leg more than 150 kilometers in a span of 3 days. So this conversation is full of principle, full of inspirational stories and inspirational events. So I highly recommend you to please go through this conversation, and definitely you love it. I know the majority of viewers may be at different stages of their life, and as I mentioned earlier, that they may be doing different profession. But as I mentioned earlier, that you can implement this life lesson in all walks of your life. And I will recommend you that after having this conversation, you can write it down, all the major principles that you learn there and all the key points you learn there. And along with, you can also write that in whichever domain you want to challenge and how you are going to challenge yourself. Trust me, after this activity or after this exercise, you are going to be changed. Definitely a thought will be pop up in your head that now you want to some sort kind of improvement in yourself, and you want to be a better version of yourself. So I will highly recommend you please go through with this conversation. And by the time before winding up this session, I will say that take care of yourself and take care of your loved and near and dear one. And I will say that in this moment of crisis, we need to be united and try to help people in whatever way you can do. And this all from my side. Thank you. Jai Hind.